Okay, I want to give you a tour of my cold frame here. Now, I'll show you how I constructed this on the end, and I want you to see here in the mountains, that's only about 30 miles away. We've got snow on the mountains all the way around, and you can see it looks like we got some rain coming in tonight. Now, on my cold frame, rather than mine is made sort of backwards. Rather than have it hinge from the high side, I hinged it on the low side because we get a lot of wind here. And I didn't want that wind to be able to get under that lid and blow it off. With that thing in there, it makes it hard to get to that side. So I took and cut my back side here and put hinges in there. And I can drop that down. Now I can reach all the way in and touch the other wall if need be. You can see I've got some beans and squash and that in here that we're getting ready to move out into the regular garden as soon as we can. I've got a few green onions growing there, some Swiss chard and beet and that. But here's the key to my whole cold frame. These are a heater that I made using PTC heat elements. Now there's 5 of them in each one of these heaters. I've got a temperature thing here. You can see right now we're at 64 degrees out here. Let me just hit that. Now you can see that depending on where you hit that, the temperature is up into that mid 300s and that. Same with this one down here. This one's, and it's up there in that 300 area. Now, what these are, they're 12 volt heat elements that I've got put in a can of sand, and I took 10 foot of 1/4 inch copper tubing, crimped it on each end, and took and bent it into a coil around a can of green beans. And using a can of crab meat, it fit just perfectly with those heat elements in there, and it sandwiches them in real tight and gives it that heat. Now, these things have been going since, I think, November. So we've got over 6 months on them, and they still just keep cranking out. Now, I do have 12 volt 20 amp power supply down there that powers both of these, along with a 12 volt fan there, computer fan, that keeps the air circulating in here. Now this thing only draws 180 watts, and that's the 2 heaters and the fan, and it manages to maintain my heat in here at about 20 to 23 degrees above whatever ambient is. So at night, when we get down to freezing at 32, I'm still running 52, 53 degrees. So it really takes and is beneficial that I can keep plants in here actually growing year round if I want. Now, all of this plywood, I got at Habitat for Humanity, and they run $5 a sheet for 3/4 inch, and you can see it worked perfectly fine for making this cold frame. I also got the wheels at Habitat, and I think they run me about $5 for that set of 4, and I had a couple small ones there that I put just in the center to give it the added support with all this weight. These brass door hinges that you get, a set of 3 from Habitat is $2. The other thing is I'm using this polycarbonate greenhouse covering. I went to a fella up here that makes greenhouses, and he sold me 2 used sheets of this, $20. And I used it on my cold frame. I used 1 sheet of it there, And on the other one, I made a solar furnace that heats my office during the winter. And I may go into showing you how I made that. Okay, that's going to do it on this one. I'm going to put it together with the stills showing how I assembled this and made it all modular and brought it in. We'll get right to the stills. If you need more time on any of these stills, just hit pause and continue on. If there's anything that I've taught you, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell so you'll be notified of future videos. And please leave a comment if there's stuff that you'd like me to cover that I haven't in any of these videos, and I'll be sure to go over it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on that next one.